What I have noticed, though, is every time Brandon Kennedy steps in that Royer Miss Madison...
Just a little bit better.
Yes. And we would like to thank Goodman Real Estate, like we said earlier, for coming back out here this year after they had left the sport to help sponsor Miss Madison in order to get over here for the first time since 2024.
Yeah, so that is very good of them doing that.
It looks like they're already sitting in their lane assignments for the next heat here. Or actually, no, they're not. I lied. I'm a dirty liar here.
That's okay. You can make mistakes. What was it when you played in band? If you make a mistake, you play it loud.
And proud.
So we follow that same philosophy here at the URN.
Where music meets life.
So now, are they starting to sort themselves out to where they can get into their lanes, or what are they doing?
I think they're probably trying to work on their timing runs right now, just kind of figure out, okay, I can get from point A to point B in this amount of time here. I'm not sure, but I'm expecting a little cooperating in this heat from the strong racing boats.
This should be interesting to see who is better in this race. Is it going to be J. Michael Kelly, or is it going to be Corey Peabody?
Who gets bragging rights on the day out of those two?
Now, which boat were they before they were purchased from Darrell Strong? Which boat is which?
All right, the U9 is actually, funny enough, the former U9 that Andrew Tate drove to numerous victories in the 2018 High Points title. Then the U...
Is that Corey Peabody's boat, or is
Yep, the 00, or the 3 now, yeah. And then the 00 was actually the former Miss Elam boat. The new one that they had built, that Theorette almost won the Gold Cup down here in.
Yes. And that at one time, wasn't there also a boat that Dave Vilwalk drove?
No, that was Elstrom's new boat that they had built.
Okay, and Vilwalk was no longer driving for him at that time.
That is correct. That was after the race over in Doha.
Doha. So the big surprise, though, has been the way that Bucket List Racing with a whole new crew sat out a year, came back, has a new crew, and they came out during spring testing and did what kind of a lap? About 160?
About 160, yeah. They came out swinging like they haven't missed a beat. Back in 23, they laid the fastest lap ever recorded for qualifying over in Gunnersville. And here they are right now knocking on the door.
Okay,
trying to
1
knock
minute
that down.
gun has fired.
All right, they're coming up the back straight for the final time before the start. We got Peabody in 1, JMK in 2, Dylan Runny in 3, I believe, and the Royer Miss Madison in lane 4. We're going to be up for a real treat in this heat here.
Yeah, so they're going to really light up this course as they go down and get ready to start Heat 2B.
All right. It looks like Dylan Runny might be a little early there in the Bucket List Racing entry. And then here comes J. Michael Kelly in the... I don't remember.
Who's on the inside? Is that...
That is Peabody on the inside. Here they come down for the start. Runny looks like he might be just a little early, but here they come smoking up on the... He's going to go in between boats here.
Oh,
it looks like Peabody. Green flag is out. Going down to turn number 1, we got Corey Peabody in first, J. Michael Kelly in second.
yeah, J. Michael Kelly had to come across the rooster of Bucket List Racing, but now as they head down into that first corner, it is Corey Peabody in the Tahoe Miss and J. Michael Kelly in the Maverick, so they're going side by side. And surprisingly, in third place is the Royer Miss Madison Goodman Real Estate.
And he is starting to close in on them as well. It looks like it's going to be a side-by-side battle up there going up the back straightaway with the Tahoe Miss and the Maverick as they go into corner number 2, Calamity Corner. Let's see if they make it through. They're all right here.
They got that canard pressed down real hard, so...
Here they come. It looks like they are going to be side-by-side coming out. Like the old days, we got the Tahoe Miss and the Maverick racing side by side coming down the front straightaway here down on the Columbia River. Lap number 1 in the books. We got Corey Peabody and the Tahoe Miss in first, and then J. Michael Kelly second in the Maverick. Third place is Royer Miss Madison, but Brandon Kennedy bringing up the rear is Dylan Runny after kind of a rough start here, but he could make all that back up.
He's got 2 more heats tomorrow to do all that stuff.
Yes, we're running Gold Cup format down here, which means 4 heats, 4 chances to earn points.
as they go up the backstretch. It is all Corey Peabody with J. Michael Kelly.
He's right there on his hip, starting to reel him up the back straightaway here in the Tahoe or in the Maverick. Sorry.
Now, as they set up for the west turn, it is still Corey Peabody. Boy, they're kind of getting a little bit light back there. They're walking
dancing up
sponsor
there.
to sponsor. Now, as they come around the corner, Corey Peabody is hugging the buoys as he cuts it sharp, and J. Michael Kelly is right there on top of him.
And it looks like J. Michael Kelly's starting to pull him a little bit on the straighter as he has a top end speed where Corey Peabody has him in the corners. It's a perfect combination here for strong racing. It looks like they're going side by side into corner number one. We got Corey Peabody on the side in the Tahoe Miss and J. Michael Kelly in the Maverick side by side into corner number one.
Now,
as they come out of corner number one,
yes, let's see how they come out of there.
it looks like Corey Peabody has him by about 2 or 3 boat lengths, but here he comes up on the outside. You can almost see his boat in the wake
Hidden
here of
in that
his.
rooster tail.
Yes, and you're starting to see him pull up alongside of him up there coming up on the north end of the race course. They're just letting it all hang out, coming down for a finish here, folks. It's a real intense finish here. Corey Peabody got a little squirrely going into that corner, and looks like he has a little bit more distance on J. Michael Kelly this time through the corner here.
So it's going to be Corey Peabody in the Tahoe Miss, followed by J. Michael Kelly in the Maverick.
Third place is going to be Brandon Kennedy in the Royal Miss Madison, presented by Goodman Real Estate. And did we lose Dylan? Oh,
No.
Dylan Runney's coming up the rear.
It's one of those things. Why ruin anything if you're going to be racing the next day? Just save it all for tomorrow. Get into the final is the thing.
Because it's a winner-take-all final, which it used to never be that way, but it is that way now.
Yeah. So now, is that pretty much all the racing today right here on the Columbia River?
I do believe so, yes. At least for the Unlimited class. I'm not sure if there's any other racing today. I haven't seen a schedule, but to my knowledge, it looks like we're all done for the day.
And probably just in time because it looks like the wind is starting to pick up here in Tri-Cities.
So good job, H1. Good job, Grand Prix America. Good job, everybody, for getting all your races in today. That was nothing short of spectacular today.
So until tomorrow, we'll be back here to give you play-by-play right here on the Unlimited Radio Network.